Buenas un saludo a todos hamzu iman kung paguna kwengi por nós andamos masi por esta oportunidad para estar discutir morna por dirección por este tano Guam y tano iman Chamoru. Da debita usa lenguaje da tanui na sinya comprendi da sinyo usa lenguaje y más antiguo na tauto y más tadung na tauto winigi Tasi Dano Pacífico. Ya debita na más claro por este dirección na ginani misajo ya ungano tungo na usa no tibunito na palabras este na mapos na semana lo este tetu justicia este tetu justicia en Zeus claros en dido Paraguay necesita tener más netguri kanaita tener más claro na timan malago pufa ga hit todo ya debita na claro lo que na itano mami itano Chamoru itano iman todung na tauto man gaftong na tauto man cariñoso jan guaidajun na tauto ginigitano sa antiguo lenguajita para todo el tiempo. Ya debita usa el lenguaje. Jangan malafaham por el lenguaje taimanu para un hasu y tauto fadzi y tauto man fadzi. Pues ginani misa jo zai tali afai sinit afa nu si Yesu Kristu gilinat lakmo ja etuna sinangan inna comprendi afa kumikilenya gilinat lakmo. Pues gilinat lakmo si Yesu Kristu y Mesias ilahin Zeus tata. Imamaila pofan maila si Yesu Kristu gilinat lata ginigitano tano Guam luta teniens and saipan then get claro pago ye memoriat si San Pedro and San Paulo wini nadia zahasulo kwi na ginin si Yesu Kristu hit magi ginin si Yesu Kristu hit na guahalinibri ginin si Yesu Kristu guaha tempo para tafan diskuti mo na por esti dirección y dirección iminaulek. Iminaulek dan italantan e as Yesu Kristo sa inan mami. Ni lala la daman gogohi dan wija itata dan Espiritu Santo. Pues ginin esti na tana mas maulek i tempota tafana patnui famaguon na fam maulek i tempo sa esti i tempon guerra iti fan mumuet ti debiano. Everything must come from non-violence. This revolution is from Jesus Christ, who calls us to be non-violent. And this is the call of the Chamoru today, to be non-violent, but to work towards justice for the freedom of the people that have been oppressed at the hands of mighty conquerors. We continue to stand with the people of Oceania throughout all of the islands, from Hawaii down to Tonga, Samoa, all of the other islands, in Rapa Nui, in Kwajalein, Eniwetok, Yap, Ponape, Chuuk, Palau, and the Philippines, and all the other islands that the Lord has allowed for us to be in present moment, to be the center of this conversion towards world peace. And it's through the Chamorro self-determination and decolonization process of Guam that we are calling on the United States to fully implement a commonwealth for the people. Because at this point in time, We need to ensure that representation by the people for the people is given by the people, and the people can withhold their vote. And I ask them to continue to hold votes. Because of my Christian heritage and because of my Christian worldview, I too can forgive, and I ask continually to be forgiven for my sins and also for the sins of many. But we are on this journey together with Jesus Christ, who is the Messiah. And I recognize the religions from all over the world who respect Christians for this. Understanding of forgiveness is the key to unlocking nonviolence in our life. And therefore, this revolution is nonviolent. It seeks only one thing, and that is for the good of the people who have been suffering. And so I continually ask Governor Calvo and Lieutenant Governor Tenorio to please forgive me, but at the same time, I'm only doing the job of the Lord, who is calling me to challenge you to be a better person. And I know that you can be a better person for Guam. And so if you feel that you are guilty and that you violated the law, and if you do not admit that, then the people of Guam will not continue to follow in the ways of being deceived. And deception is perhaps the most gravest of all sins, is when you deceive the people of what's coming. And you need to be very honest that you didn't budget for the tax refunds because you're still releasing them out. I mean, you just said it on Friday that it's going to be silent, but at the same time, you didn't budget for that, and you're overspending. And therefore, I'm asking you to control yourself and to control what you are doing, because it's not very good for the people of Guam. I continue to ask people to write in my name in the primary elections. I will continue to appoint that lieutenant governor as soon as I am elected, and I am making sure that the people understand that if I might not approach you because I don't want you to be fearful of me, but I under, ask you to understand where I'm coming from as well. I'm asking you to come from that place of doing what's right for the Chamorro people who have welcomed you with open arms, and I ask that you do not fork over or just betray us, because we are an international world community, and we believe in peace, and we come from that place of peace, and we wish you no harm, but understand a lot of expectations that are placed upon an island that has bared the load of an atomic nuclear age. And this is the reason why we are calling for world peace, for a United Nations approach. If we were to create Guam to be the center of the United Nations security region 24 hours a day alongside the United States of America, think of the possibilities. Think of the possibilities to think about the human species. And we can have the power to forgive. And I continue to ask world leaders to forgive each other for each other's debt. Bring it back to zero. If we were to bring it back to zero, then we are all on the same level, working towards peace. This is the goal. And that's the reason why I want to be part of the campaign. I can run this government. I've already told you that if upon election I will appoint my lieutenant governor. And then on top of that, I would also allow the government of Guam employees a 4-day work week, fully paid over 5 days. But its studies show that people with a 3-day work a weekend actually are more successful in the workplace. I've also mentioned that in the government agencies, people who are at the highest levels of seniority within the department should be given that opportunity to be voted upon by the agency employees so that they can be part of my cabinet. Why can't we envision a better Guam? What are you waiting for, my dear people of Guam? This is the opportunity to seize that moment, to follow in the way of the Holy Cross, to follow in the way of Jesus. And so this is what I'm calling. I'm not the Messiah, but I can help, and will veto any new kind of taxes. I've been saying about free water and power. Trust me, I'm going to be the governor. And that's my responsibility. That's my campaign. I am a man of my word. And if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. So take it. Don't worry about it. Don't say it's not going to happen. I'm running for governor. So trust me, I will not take you down the road of death and destruction, but I'm showing you the road to the light, the road to destiny. So take note, please, my dear people, that I'm doing this because I love you. Usen wide Hamza. Father tempo parada tafan gera mas gera necessitata fan danya zatafan akopendi zatafan nui faguna tempo often aklasin tau tau